Okay, good afternoon to all YouTube subscribers from Justin Lewis Fleming. And for those, I want to say this for those of you who watched last night's Monday Night Raw. All I can say is I blame WWE wrestlers Leah Vandale, better known as Carmella, and Thea Trinidad, better known as Queen Zelina. Yeah, I blame them. Because they turned Nikki ASH against Rhea Ripley. Yeah, I blame them. And you know why I blame them? It's because if they would if they would have never if they would have never been because if it wasn't for them being the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, then they wouldn't have turned Nikki Ash against Rhea Ripley on the what was it on the January 10th 2022 edition of Monday Night Raw. It's their fault. I blame them. And you know what? It's really funny last night that Queen Zelina and that Carmella that she and that those two girls can talk when they're the reason why Nikki Ash stabbed Nikki that Nick Crest stabbed Nikki Ash stabbed Rhea Ripley in the back. It's their fault. Yeah, I blame them. I really do blame them. All I can say is they're annoying as fuck. Leah Vandale, aka Carmella, and Thea Trinidad, aka Queen Zelina. They do not deserve to have those WWE Women's Tag Team titles. Just it's all because of the fact they kiss up the they have want to have they whine and complain to Vince McMahon, Bruce Pritchard, Bucktooth Beaver, Kevin Dunn, People Power, John Laryngitis, and Nick Khan. It's really funny how they can talk when they're the reason Nikki ASH turned on Rhea. And if it was, like I said, if it wasn't for them having the WWE Women's Tag Team titles, they wouldn't have turned Nikki ASH against Rhea. It's their fault their fault that Nikki turned on Rhea Ripley on the January 10th, 2022 edition of Monday Night Raw. All I'm gonna say is the last night's show was terrible. They really made. Nikki Cross. It should have been Nikki Cross staying baby. It should be. I feel like it should have been Rhea Ripley to go heel and let Nikki ASH stay be a baby Nikki be a stay a babyface because her being a heel doesn't fit with the superhero. Her being the villain, being a heel doesn't fit well with her superhero gimmick. It should have been the real. Rhea Ripley should have been the real villain, and Nikki ASH should have been the real is should be the real superhero. I don't. I'm not feeling this heel turn by Nikki ASH because that was ruining her superhero gimmick. I mean, um, but because Rhea Ripley is the one that should be the villain because she looked darker, very darker. So all I can say is that last night's Monday Night Raw was terrible. I really hope that Nikki that Leah Vandale and Thea Trinidad lose those WWE Women's Tag Team titles because they don't deserve it. They don't deserve to be WWE Women's Tag Team champions, and they're annoying as fuck. That's all I can say about that. So have a good afternoon. I'm just the Soul Man, just Lewis Fleming, and I approve this message. Peace. I'm out of here.